Man, we about to go in the newest, more improved, more footage, more voices and dialogue even of the Green Lantern trailer just released. I believe it was Thursday. It was just released Thursday. I gotta say it shows a lot more stuff on here. So for you guys that are into this into us trailer reviewing this stuff, you're in for a treat because it's actually showing a lot of good things, a lot of promising things. So without further ado, we're gonna move straight into the first little uh pick that we have here. Now we have Sinestro, which we've seen Sinestro before on the other trailers as well, but this is a different angle. To most people, it wouldn't be you know, oh, it's just another angle, but it's actually just a different side of his body where you can see more of the shape of his head and stuff. It's kind of I caught my eye because I didn't see this angle of him before, but it's Sinestro, and you can see that he's standing on the what is that? I know that's the lantern shape, but is it that's like one of those pillars he was standing on, right?
I believe so. Yeah, I could be wrong, but I don't know for sure. But that's what it looks like. Yeah, he looks great, man.
Yeah, it's it's awesome. All right, let's go. All right, now the next thing we got here, go ahead and talk about this Zip.
Let me see here.
We
Uh,
got the yellow lantern symbol.
oh yeah,
It looks like a
that's
yellow lantern, like Green Lantern, but it's yellow. Explain to the people what is that?
that's pretty much the symbol to kind of Sinestro Core. That's his symbol, but of course he's not in that right now. But pretty much the yellow energy parallax. So it looks good though. Like I like how it turned around in the trailer, and it almost looked like a ring itself. So I mean, it looks spectacular, and
Yeah,
you got the smoke coming off it and shit, and it looks great.
yeah. I was like, damn. All right, so like for the people who don't know, myself being one of them, I know there's from watching you and a couple other comic book guys, that they have more than just the green core. As you can see, you got a yellow core for you guys that's watching. Now, does every core, the blue, the red, the ruby, sapphire, all that stuff, does every core have a planet
Um,
or one of these spinny things? What exactly is this spinning thing here?
it's supposed to be their energy, like the it's like a battery, and it's like that's what they're in. That's where they draw their energy from. I should say, excuse me. But as for each planet, I I don't remember correctly. I mean, I if I'm remembering correctly, they don't each have a planet. Like, there's no set planet, but the Green Lantern one, at least for right now, as far as I know. But it's kind of universal. Like, there's the Green Lantern planet Oa, and you just kind of go from there.
Okay. Cool. All right, the next shot we have here is the city. It's a city. Where is like in the DC universe, Hal Jordan? He is from like a real life place, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh. I think it's crap. I can't. Shit, I should have looked this shit up first. I forget the city he's from, and I do apologize for that. And
Is
I
it?
should know
It ain't
this.
Boston, is it?
I don't think it's Boston. Fuck it.
All right. Well, correct us down there, but this is probably his city.
Mm-hmm.
That's being attacked by Parallax or by this smoky figure with like tentacles. It looks like it actually looks pretty badass and terrifying. So
Yeah.
keep it moving. All right,
Yeah.
now here we have Hal Jordan on like he's basically floating in the air and they're examining him. I can imagine that this is like as soon as he gets there, they're checking his body out, seeing if he has like illnesses, stuff, heart conditions. I don't know what they do, but is this process? Do you know about this process from the comics? What exactly is this? He's floating around, spinning. They're examining X-rays. What is that?
I really don't know. It's uh, I don't know what that could be. I never seen that before. Probably something they just added in the movie, and I just I can't really answer that question. But It looks interesting though. It's pretty unique. I like the way it looks, the special effects. You can see all the different things around them and the X-ray and all that. It's pretty cool.
All right, cool. Let's go in.
Coast City, there you go. And that's the name of his city, Coast City.
Okay, all right. Now we got a shot here of the mask. Now this is his eyes in the like this is his he has the mask on and you can see his eyes under it, which aren't like super greenish, more like a bluish color his eyes, but it just shocked me cuz it just had his mask so close to the screen, so I had to get a shot of it. What it
Yeah,
it looks
the
like
mask is a little weird, and it looks
yeah.
like he's like smiling or something. And
Like,
I'm guessing the yellow energy is starting to take over him. Maybe he's gonna get possessed by Parallax in the movie or something, and it's gonna start to influence him.
okay.
So
All right, like
that would be interesting.
and you know what got me about this mask was about this shot in particular, that it looks like a green fruit roll up over his face. It looks like a green fruit roll up, Stret flavored. If you
It looks like it's unfinished. I'll say that. Probably that's probably one of them shots that they're still working on or whatever. But it's okay, you know.
yeah, as we know, the trailers lie and all that crap. Now, boom, we got a beefy ass shot of Sinestro. I guess he's training with Al Jordan, and he constructs swords and they sword fight. What do you think about that scene?
That was really cool. Like I think in the trailer, from if I'm remembering correctly, he said sword, just like a human to create a sword. So I was like, oh, that's really cool. And the way they were battling it, the way they were going at it, it was like, yeah, that's some awesome shit. So
Yeah, that's
yeah,
cool. I like on one thing he said that we face an unprecedented danger and the ring has chosen a human. And like I get from that that since he's the first human, like the other beings know of Earth and they think of Earthlings as weak or like unworthy for the ring because they seem like it's a human, like they're fragile and fleshy, like who can yeah, I get from that little statement that they look down on humans. They don't think much of humans in terms of what they do. What's
hmm
up with that?
that might be just Sinestro, like his pride. Like he's always been like that. He's like, he kind of looks down on people, period. And he's kind of like in the core right now at this point in time. He's like numero uno, so he's like the big boss, and he high up in the position. So he just kind of looking down on everybody, like, oh, look at this human, like he ain't shit. So that's the best way I can explain it.
All right. So now you see Hal Jordan. He's on the floor. He got knocked down by none other than Kilowog,
Mhm.
and then Kilowog, acts as if he's gonna help him up, and punches him right back down to the floor, and he says something. And matter of fact, who is the voice for Kilowog? Just for the people who don't
Michael Clark Duncan.
know, Mr. Green Mile himself.
Yeah,
And I was like, they put the audio for the dude already.
yeah,
That was quick. Like, I remember in your update, you said that the fans were adamant at, I guess, conventions or whatever, that we want Michael Clark Duncan, and they are so quick for that. They were quick. Like,
yeah,
shit,
yeah.
that is so fast. That
hmm
wasn't the voice a couple months ago, and now he's in the trailer. It's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, they're definitely trying to get this shit done as quick as possible. But and it still looks like it's quality. It doesn't look like it's garbage. He sounds like Kilowog should sound, in my opinion.
Yeah,
I'm satisfied with the voice. So,
cool.
and he, like you said, he look like he's like, he's kind of going down hard on Hal, and he's probably gonna be one of his trainers and whatnot. So that's gonna be pretty cool.
Yeah, cause all I could think was how can you survive a fucking punch to the face from a fucking behemoth like like Kilowog, but I'm thinking too much into it. But all right,
Mm,
so we get another shot of Kilowog here. Nice shot, got his full face, see his teeth and all that stuff. So
yeah,
actually some expression on his face, kind of like a pig mixed with a dinosaur. I don't know what the fuck.
yeah. It's odd, but
Look,
it's
looks off.
cool. Yeah.
All right, so we got another little picture of Sinestro here. They keep showing him. I see. I've always noticed from the comics is and the cartoons is very apparent, but this scene in particular really made me notice his head shape. Now,
Mm-hmm.
not that it's only like just a shape up and just a regular size head, but it's actually quite bulbous on top. It actually gets bigger. It's actually like a, a swelled cranium up top. It's actually like
Yeah,
a
yeah,
fucking balloon or some shit. So, and I can see the indent in his forehead of like the protrusion on his head. You know, he kind of got a top big head. The top,
yeah,
it's like
yeah.
skinny face, big head. So
Right.
I thought it was really cool for them to put that in there. I thought that detail was awesome. Plus,
Yeah,
I can see his collar, and he has ridges on his collar. You know, nerd shit.
yeah.
Who the fuck gives a fuck about the ridges? I do, nigga. But like now, then you got this next picture. I believe his last name is O'Donnell. He played in fuck Shawshank Redemption. Not Morgan Freeman, but the white guy.
Okay, okay, I know you're talking about. I don't know the dude's name either,
Yeah,
but
and he
yeah,
played in Blue Streak with Martin and all that. I don't know, but he's in it. I don't know if he's probably playing the head of like the scientific department from
yeah,
Hector Hammond. So and this is after you can see Hector Hammond right here. His bulbous head is transformed, and they're like, he goes through that transformation, and it seems like they're still keeping him there. Like, it's like I don't know. He continued to work after that for a little while before I guess he went fucking crazy.
yeah,
But now this is the shot here. You see the lantern, and you see him actually charging it
yeah.
through the lantern. I thought that was pretty cool. What do you think about the lantern? By the way.
It looks, it looks like it's really alien, it's really out there, and I'm kind of glad that they didn't go exactly like how the comic book version looks because here it just looks more organic, like it really is something like it's really abnormal. Like,
Okay.
yeah, so that's the best way I can describe it.
Looks like green marble or
Yeah,
green kryptonite rock, or it really it looks good. So
yeah.
let's move on. Got the next pick here. Now we see Hal and the chick. What is this chick? The
Uh, Blake Lively, she's playing Carol.
okay, and they're hiding behind these boxes now. I think at this point Hal has the ring. Nah, I'm just speculating because he says stay here. But
Yeah, yeah,
what else could it be? He's
exactly.
about to get up in somebody's ass and he about to put the ring on, or turn the ring on, so to speak. So thought that was interesting. Looks like they might be in one of the hangars of the. It looks like in the back I can see like a pipe with numbers on it or a jet. I don't know what that is, but they're probably in the hangar for the planes and stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
now we got the next scene, and you see him fully suited up, Green Lantern, with, and I gotta say it again, it looks like a green fruit roll up on his face.
Yeah,
It really does look. I think the suit looks good, and I think the mask something is off with it. Something is off.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, the mask is the major problem that a lot of people are having. It's just
And,
like they gotta
I'm not
fix
even like
something.
a super duper fanboy. I'm not like I'm just looking at it, and I think everything's cool, but something about that mask is a little off.
Yeah.
I think the nose piece comes down too far
Mm-hmm.
because it almost comes down to the tip of his nose. It looks weird. But they could change it. They got months before the movie come out. Now
Yeah.
he's standing here fully suited up with Blake Lively, and she knows he's a Green Lantern. Now, um, in the first trailer we reviewed, she was flying a jet, and you noticed the symbol on her head. Is she like? What role does she have other than love interest? Is she?
Well, yeah, they were lovers, but eventually she does become a star sapphire, which is pretty much the another Lantern Corps, and I don't know. Hopefully they play up on that character because I would like to see another female character kind of shine. I hope they don't go the cliche route of, she's just gonna be the love interest and that's it. Because they can set her up for some cool shit too. So that would be cool.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, now with this here, we have the city, and it's once again being destroyed by Parallax, which we know to be Parallax now. You see all these hands and tentacles, and they're just crushing through stuff. It kind of looks like a fake city,
Mm-hmm.
like a model city, like one of the real small ones,
Yeah. Yeah.
and like I don't know, fucking tarantulas all over the place, tarantula legs. That's how it looks to me.
Yeah.
So with the effects and the shading and stuff, and I'm sure they use models and stuff in the movie. A lot of things people, movies do, but
Yeah.
this looks like a model, small little baby model, and they scale it up to make it look like it's a city. That's what it looks like to me. But have high hopes for the effects in this movie.
Yeah.
Okay, now this is what I want to talk to you about the most, man. And I fucking geekgasm nerd burst when I seen it. You get to see the Guardians.
Hmm.
Now, for those of you who don't know what the Guardians are, go ahead and explain it to them, Zip. Who are the Guardians in the Green Lantern universe?
The Guardians are pretty much like they oversee everything. They like I said, they're pretty much like they're the ones who kind of guide the Green Lanterns, and they're pretty much like the Yoda of the Green Lantern universe, to put it simply. But
Okay.
as far as how they look, uh, it's a bit odd because they have like a bubble over their head or something. It's like something's
Exactly.
over their head.
Kind of like jellyfish like almost.
Yeah, and I don't mind the design. I just wish they would have stuck with the more comic book look, but I can see why they would change it because he looks more, I want to say, odd. So
Okay, yeah.
I don't
I
really have a problem with it. I'm not raging over it and shit, but it looks great.
Yeah, it looks cause in the comics and well, in the cartoon which I remember watching, they just have white hair, like
Yeah,
little old men. That's basically what they look like. So but with this one they went with a different look, and we seen some concept art a while back, and it looked like that. Like it looked like the hollow shell of a head, like I don't know, knowledge is inside the main brain. I don't know what significance that is, but it definitely looks more weird, more alien. I mean I kind of like it, but I can see how it's different from the what people are used to. Um,
yeah,
Now this is just this one that we're looking at, and we can see another one in the distance, but the next one here is cool because you get to see another one close up, and you can see that they all look different as well.
yeah.
They all look different in the face so features.
Which is good because they're trying to distinct. They're not they don't all look the same, which is really good. I'm glad they did that at least because most of the time they just be like, fuck it, let's just put them all the same, and they could have been lazy with that, but they putting a lot into this shit, and they're
Man,
doing a damn good job if you ask me.
yeah, it looks great, man. And this one here that gets the most screen time, so I'm thinking, from the little trailer and stuff, I'm thinking that he is like basically probably you got eight, but he's probably the leader of them. He's
Yeah.
showing them, he's being shown the most when Hal Jordan is talking.
That could be the one they call Ganthet. I could be wrong about that because the
Okay,
design is kind of throws me off, but that's what I'm getting from it.
man, the head is so bulbous and fucking plastic looking. Like it looks crazy. Like it it looks good, man. It looks great. I can't wait to hear them talk, man.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
can't wait. Like,
And that's the thing I want to say. I'm glad that they're not showing us too much information. That they're giving us just enough to go. Okay, I'm interested. Because I
yeah,
hate when movies do that. They give us all this shit, and by the time you see the movie, you be like, I already seen the damn thing through the
uh huh.
trailer. Yeah.
That
So
man, true that shit.
yeah,
Look, check this out though. We got another scene with Hal and Sinestro talking to the Guardians, and you can see three pillars Now there are 8 Guardians, so this is just probably one small piece of a circular shot where they're going around and showing all the Guardians with around and around in the camera and shit. But
Mm-hmm.
you get to see that they're high up, and that's where they sit. That's where they stay. Because I remember in I keep saying in the comics, and I remember in the cartoon, it's like they're in like a hall, inside of
Mm-hmm.
a building or something. But here it seems that they're outside, on Oa, on top of a specific pillar or mountain that is made for them to like deliberate or talk, with the lanterns and stuff. So I think it looks cool, and the surrounding effects of the clouds and the lighting, like all of that stuff is also cool to look at as well. And
Yeah.
there's always a green glow, which I really like that they put that in there for like everything. I can't get enough of that shit.
Yeah, it looks great.
Shit, we glowing right now. That's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
All day, Green Lantern forever. All right. So that's about it. We just ran through a couple of things that were different from the first trailer. Watch our other trailer review. We run through that. It's pretty epic. So, for those who are excited about the movie, I hope you guys enjoy this. So, yeah, we're done. This Rodney383. Holla at your boy.
It's Zipblockglory.
And
Holla at you.
yeah, we'll see you guys next time, man. And guess what? We're gonna be reviewing Thor like real fast and soon. So look out for
Yes.
that. We're gonna be going in. All right, peace.
Okay, we out.